After thousands of hours of playing and grinding the game, after countless matches across all the modes, I could finally call them mine. The 4 legendary badges of Rainmaker, Tower Control, Split Zones and Clamblets, each rewarded for winning 1,000 games in the respective category. But wait, something is missing. Did I really forget where it all started? Where I started 8 years ago? So this is my journey to push the final mode to gold. The finishing chapter to complete Turf War. Before we start into the action, however, I gotta warn you. This video might bring back some long forgotten trauma.
Familiar special weapons, like the Tenta missile.
And this pretty accurately describes how I engaged the start to this challenge. It finally happened. After holding my word to not play any missile weapon for the first year of Splatoon 3's release, I went to Ammonites and picked them up, both the Reflux and Viper Deco. As I want to achieve as many badges as possible, this route was the most efficient I could think of. While farming Turf War wins, a task that with these weapons becomes relatively easy, I also push the individual weapon rank up and add to the Tenta missile counter. This strategy is fairly simple. I start off painting our spawn area, farming my first 2 sets of Tenta missiles before catching up to my team and help them contest and further secure the mid-section of the map. During this stalemate, I assist in fights and try to disrupt the enemy lines with my special weapon, so we can attempt a final strike in the last 30 seconds of the match, claiming their territory and turning the game to our definite favor. The fun part with this tiny bow is when you still end up getting a few clutch splats during a game. Once done with Reflux, I switched over to the Splatana Viper Deco, which has a comparable playstyle but allows for quite some more fighting and forcefully taking enemy space by missiling them and following along, provoking fights in the process. It took me around 90 wins each time to reach 4 stars on the respective weapon, and therefore I also completed the silver missile badge in the meantime. The golden turf war badge, however, still nowhere to be seen. And so I continued. 30 more games to push NZEP 85 to 5 stars, and 60 more wins to slowly bring up the Splattershot Nova. The days and weeks went by, suddenly finding myself on the 1st of December. Chill season has arrived. Everyone that just spent a single second on this channel since then knows what I've been up to. But as I've mentioned in this video, I planned on getting the golden flag on Fall Squeezer anyways. So I returned to the battleground and started the grind all over. And at some point, either unnoticed by me or simply not shown by the game, it happened. When I redesigned my banner, I found it awaiting me. 1,200 turf war wins were completed. I made it. I finally have them all. And if you watching this right now are still on the grind, I wish you best of luck. Stay strong, soldier. I hope you enjoyed this recap through my final mode adventure, and if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe to the channel. We still got so much more ahead of us. Thanks for the great support and welcome to the Squeezer Society.